Jerri. I'm here today with Chris Pinta, and he's done some really good things for Fairport, and I just kind of wanted to let everyone know what he was doing. Chris, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? How long have you been in Fairport?
So I've been here a little bit more than a year. We moved in here, I think last December. I bought the building on the corner of the old Shatina building, actually on my birthday, May 3rd of 2019. So that's how long I've been here.
Okay, and that's the building for people who haven't been here forever, like me. I had to be told it was the building with the liquor store.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, Third and High.
Okay, perfect. Yep. All right. So, what kind of things have you been doing in Fairport, and what kind of things are in the works?
So basically, I bought this building. We're looking to find a place. My girlfriend and I to find a place to move out here, and saw this building, and we ended up just buying it. I just ended up being my mission to buy this building, and so right now we have the liquor store in there and the insurance ladies, which are awesome, and then we're doing Airbnbs on the top, and so we have 2 units that are Airbnbs. I live in one of them, or one of the other apartments. And then we have a normal, traditional long-term rental.
Okay.
So that's the start of the building, and then we put a little donut shop in there, glazed. Yeah.
Hats off to Glaze.
Yeah.
If you haven't been there, you are missing out.
Agreed. That's why I have my donut mask. That's where I got it from, glazed. And then also we're going to eventually be putting in a pub on the end. So closest to the village hall is the plan.
Okay, so what kind of tell us a little bit more about the pub. It seems intriguing.
So we don't have anything set in stone. I mean, because with COVID and everything, it's kind of up in the air. But we've got big plans for it. But I don't want to announce anything too much because I don't want to set us up for like behind deadlines and stuff like that. But it's exciting, and I will definitely let you guys know as soon as we have more information.
Perfect. We'll definitely keep our ears open for that. So you also started, and I got to look at it just because I can never get it right, the Fairport Harbor Arts and Cultural Alliance, right?
Yes, Fairport Harbor Arts and Cultural Alliance. A group, a few of us. Justin Levine is also a co-chair. He started with us. He actually did a lot of most of the work as far as getting it started. And what it did, there's a lot of great groups out there. I joined the Fairport Harbor Tourism Council when I first got into town, and shout out to Pat Spivak. She's done an incredible job here. But we started this Arts and Culture Alliance when we kind of took over the Fill the Hill music concert series.
Right.
So we changed that to Live at the Lighthouse. Kind of changed the whole thing up. Went to original bands. We had the whole concert series. We expanded it from like May till like October was our last show.
Right.
And obviously that got canceled. And then we also had farmers markets that were scheduled, and then First Fridays as well to have music up the hill, kind of on that block there between Third Street, between High and the Village Hall. So a lot of it got canceled, but we're gonna move forward. I think we just gotta figure out as we go.
So it's just temporarily canceled. You plan on jacking everything up next year as soon as we're good to go, cleared?
It looks like, next year we'll see what happens. We're just kind of playing this one, but yeah, we plan on staying the course eventually, but we really have to be safe, and we're just hoping that everything kind of seems to be trending in the right direction, and then we'll see as we go. So
absolutely, that sounds great. Another thing, before I forget, the website. They actually have a really cool website. I found it. It is FHACA for Fairport Harbor Arts and Culture Alliance.org. Check them out. It is actually a pretty cool website with a lot of things that they're trying to do. Plus, it gives a little bio on like Justin and Chris and all of the other members. So check that out. It's a really good website. Another thing that I love what you're doing are the village maps. Tell us a little bit about kind of what that is and what your vision is for it.
So we just the village didn't really have a map, and there had been some in the past, and I know they did some for the holidays, but there was no map of the village. So what we did, we printed up the village maps, but we did the QR code So we'll always have a map, and we can update it as we go. But a lot of people without, don't want to touch things now, obviously with virus and germs and everything. So,
Right.
we got the QR code. You'll see it in a lot of the village shops, and all you got to do is, snap your phone on it, and you can kind of get an updated map of the whole village. So just kind of keeping up with technology, and as well as like social distancing and the kind of, everybody, staying germ free.
Right, right. Yeah, well, you just saw the map, but if you go to any of the shops here in Fairport, you'll see in the windows. Just check it with your phone. It's awesome. It's a neat little map to finally put everything together. It really would have come in handy for Harbor Holidays.
Yeah, I
if
was
it would have gone
hoping.
through. It
And we
really
still
would
have the hard copies too, and that's because some
Yes.
people are comfortable with that, and that's fine. It's just we kind of want to do
Right.
both, and we can also adjust as with the village growing and the storefronts getting filled up.
Right, and I
kind of
think for the hard copies, the map, I know I've seen them in glazed. Where else can you find them?
Gravel Pit, the Green Shepherdess, the Blaze's Liquor Store over there on the corner. Pretty much all of the shops have gotten them, and if anybody needs them, feel free to let us know on Facebook or the website, and we can get those to you.
Awesome. All right. The last I heard something about Dora. So
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about. Well, let everyone know kind of what it is and what you've done so far to kind of
Okay.
pursue that.
So Dora stands for Designated Outdoor Refreshment Area, which I think is awesome as a name. But so what it is, you designate an area in a village or a town or like a municipality. Basically, you have to have, I think it's 4 liquor license within this area. So you set this area, you designate the whole thing. You don't put fencing around, but you put signage up to let people know where they can go. So they have to get the alcohol from one of the 4 liquor licenses, but you can walk around anywhere you want within that designated area. So, especially with social distancing, it's becoming really popular. I mean, Worthington, I know Legacy Village has done it. Hudson's starting to look into it. Neighborhoods in Akron, but all over the state. But Northeast Ohio is actually kind of behind as far as getting it. Like these things passed, but they're starting to catch up because COVID has kind of got it going. So, anyways, so we basically found this out. We filled it out to make it, easy on the village. So we turned that in July. We filled out the whole form and kind of introduced it to them. I know they had looked at it in the past, but it fits right into our size of village. And so we filled it out, and I know it's going through the process, and it's really exciting because now some of these places like Rich's Lanes, say with COVID and all that, it's spring, if it doesn't pass it, you can walk with your drink. You can use your parking lot there as a place for people to still enjoy themselves, but socially distanced.
So this would even give rise to maybe say like the Pompadour having an outdoor seating area or
Right,
something like that, because
expanding
it would allow more people to go to these shops and to the liquor establishments and purchase more things and just leave. That way it doesn't affect the count and it brings in business and so many good things.
Yeah, and each business can put in there, we do not participate, or we participate. So they call it like sip and stroll in Worthington,
Okay.
where, the people get a glass of, wine in their glass, and they kind of just walk to the different shops. And the shops that don't participate, which some don't fit the profile, but
Right.
and they don't, participate. But the other ones, you can just walk in and kind of shop and just enjoy yourself and kind of get out and kind of be active. And kind of that's what we're looking for here.
So it fits with the whole vibe of Fairport.
Yep.
The whole getting out and just enjoying the beautiful shops and the landscaping and everything.
We've got everything. Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right, Chris, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
know you've done a lot. My favorite, I think, is Arlington Gardens.
Yeah.
If anyone's walked by it, it is absolutely beautiful. And just what you're doing is really beneficial to Fairport. So
Yeah.
we really do thank you from the deepest, of our souls here from Refried Audio, and I'm sure other people in the community too.
I got the Arlington Guard, Elizabeth Shaver, my girlfriend. She's the one that does all that. I just help. So
well, there's always that's obviously it's not,
she's the yeah.
right. All right. Well, thank you again, Chris. Shout out to everyone, all of our shop owners here in Fairport. I love you all, especially the gravel pit. You know, shout out to that one.
Yes. Awesome.
So next week, I don't know who we're gonna have in here yet, but hopefully someone that's gonna help us, you know, keep this thing going. Up next, we have a video from Nights. The song is called Sylvia, and following that, Land of Panda will be coming back on. All right. See you next time.
Thank you.